This is my first trip to Rennsport, and on the way over on the plane flight, I had this idea in my mind of what Rennsport would actually be like, and you'd come into historic Monterey and you'd see these Porsches and see the history of Porsche throughout its lifetime, through Le Mans, the Daytonas, all the race wins, and you have this big build up in your mind of what's actually going to take place when you get there. And then you show up and realize that this thing you had built up in your mind is nowhere even close to the enormity of what it actually is.
Rennsport, fantastic exclamation mark, you know, because you come here, you don't have the pressure of being here certain points on time for practice, racing, qualifying, and you meet not only old friends, old drivers, old fans, old cars, you know, and they all have time. You know, when you're in a race weekend, you never have time left, you know. You see some colleagues, you say, hey, how are you? When did you come? And fly you back. Where's your hotel? That's it, you know. And here you get to meet all the old fellows, you have time to talk, how's the family, where do you live now, what do you do now, and some of them get older, of course, unfortunately, like myself, you know, that's the story of life, you know. But having this surrounding possibility of being here and having pleasure and driving like I can drive today my old Le Mans winning car from '86 makes it a unique event which brings back very precious moments and is another fuel for the next couple of years.
I think it's very rare. You don't see this anywhere more or less. You see it as you said, Goodwood a little bit, but what is cool here is that you really see some of the fastest cars in the world at that time, at least, driving, racing, and listening to them too, because they have a special sound, as everyone knows. But to get to hear it live is something special, and to actually see how quick they go and what they're able to do, I think it's very cool.
Being here, being amongst all these people, it makes you feel part of a family, and I think that's something that I found that's very special to the values of Porsche. And from all the people that work here and are part of this family, it's good to know that if you're involved with them for a long time, that that we all support each other. It's not just you out on your own, living in a different country to your colleagues. It's all one family, which is great.
I think the purpose for Rennsport is very simple, because Porsche always to stand for the cars have to be out there running, and they're reliable and they're functional and you can use them. So this is what the event lets people do with their cars, and from the top down, if you like, if there is it, from the top down, you see like I said, the gorgeous race cars from the top end, 917 and etc. Then you've got obviously even down to some of the road cars that are out on track. But it's for all of the Porsche customers and collectors and owners and race drivers and everyone to be here and witness and see that. And also have the opportunity for the cars to be happy to be run on the track. It's not often that you can clear the gills and get the cars out there and let them running. In a safe, respected environment that everyone can enjoy. So it would be a shame to have these cars. Imagine them locked up privately, which a lot of them don't come out often, but when they do come out, a guy has a private track, a private owner, you never get to see these cars running or hear them. I think that's very big part of the success story for Rennsport in the future.